Hello and welcome back to the series where I cook dishes from the God of War cookbook. Today we're making Baklava Mini Tarts from Vanheim. They're delicious sweet treats with nuts and spices, and they are also our first dessert dish on the channel. They are a perfect thing to have with tea in a cozy evening. Okay, so first step, we need to melt our butter. Melt half a cup of butter in a medium saucepan over medium heat. Cook while occasionally swirling the butter until it becomes golden brown, about 10 minutes. Pour the butter into a bowl and let it cool. Now we need to make our nut mixture. For that we'll need walnuts, pistachios, our spices and sugar. Blend together about 1.5 cup of walnuts, 1 cup of pistachios, 1/4 cup of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of ground cardamom and 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. It's better if you have a food processor, but I only have this blender. So we're gonna pulse it until it all mixes together. I'm not sure how this is gonna work. Yeah, it's not gonna work. It pulverizes it, into dust. You probably have to cut it by hand. If you don't have a food processor, you might want to cut it by hand. Just needs a rough chop. I put the mixture on the cutting board and chop the nuts into small pieces, about this size. Our nut mixture is done, and it already smells amazing. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now we need to prepare our dough. Take a sheet of phyllo dough and place it on a large surface. Brush it with melted butter. Take another phyllo sheet and carefully place it on top of the buttered sheet. Brush over the top with more butter. Repeat until you have 4 layers of phyllo dough and butter. Lay the prepared phyllo dough lengthwise and divide into 4-inch or about 10 cm wide strips. Every phyllo dough is different, mine made about 4 long strips. Then cut all strips in half so that you have small rectangles. To create the base of the tart, take one of the 6 rectangles and press it down into the muffin pan. Then place another rectangle, turn 45 degrees so the corners do not align, and press it down. Fill the cup halfway with the nut mixture. Take another sheet of buttered phyllo, press it on top of the nuts. Fill the cup with nut mixture up to the top of the muffin tin. Repeat these steps until you have 9 baklava tarts. This process was so calming. There you go, our tarts are ready. Bake the tarts for 25 minutes until phyllo dough has turned golden brown.
Chef's munchies.
It's a secret. It's like when you have leftover phyllo dough, just fill it with cheese. And just place it there, I guess. While we wait for our tarts to bake, let's make a syrup. Combine 1/2 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 1/2 cup of honey, and 1/3 of a cup of water in a medium saucepan over medium-high heat. Whisk until sugar has dissolved and bring to boil. Reduce heat and simmer for 10 minutes. Remove from the heat and set aside.
Hot.
Our baklavas are now done. Place them down and immediately spoon about 1 tablespoon of the syrup in each tart and let it rest for 1 minute. Then pour the remaining syrup of the tarts and make sure not to drown them. Our baklava tarts are done. Now we just need to let them set for 4 hours and they're gonna be ready to eat.
4 hours later.
And 4 hours later, they're done and ready to eat. I loved making these tarts and I think they turned out really beautiful. This is really good. That's very sweet. It needs some tea. I really like how syrup adds the lemony flavor.
You were right about the lemon.
You feel it, right?
Sometimes I feel like in tarts, it's either there's a lot of filling or there's a lot of like the tart itself, but here it's like a good balance.
Yeah, I think it's very balanced. I hope you enjoyed this video and will make and share this dish with the people you love. Leave a like, subscribe and comment which realm you want us to visit next. Until next time.